All right, so I must admit, many of you tried to warn me. You tried to tell me, Brandon, it's probably not going to work out the way that you think it is. There's a lot of issues right now. There's a lot of issues with the supply chain, and when you think that it's going to happen quickly, it's probably going to take a little bit longer. Well, I didn't agree with that. I kind of looked at it from the standpoint that I had taken care of my part, and GM would take care of their part. They had said that the 2022 or 2023 Z06 would be released in 2022. So it's 2022, the summer of 22, when they actually said it would release. So we were expecting that around this time, August, September, they would start rolling out the Z06. So there would be some things that you needed to do in order to ensure you were amongst the first people to get the car. So I went in and found out, hey, what is it that I need to do? How do I get on the list to get this car? So I found out that you needed to get with a Z06 authorized dealer and put down a deposit. As a matter of fact, the sooner you put it down, the better. So I called in and tried to get my deposit down immediately, but my dealership made me aware that you have to wait until after the car is released, and then bam, you can go ahead and send in your deposit. I actually took my deposit on the day of the release of the car, October 26th. They released the car on the internet. So I watched the release, and after the release, I ran to Birmingham and I went in and put down $5,000 with the dealership for an allocation for the Z06. I'm thinking that as soon as they came out in 2022, I would be amongst the first to get one. And things were rolling right along. It was taking some time, a little stalls here and there, but the dealership actually called me about 3 weeks ago. And they said, hey, we're ready to go ahead and place your order. Now, they did say that this would be the initial order, and you would have to come back and do a second order for your confirmation verification order, right? So the first order will be with the dealership, and your second order will actually go to the manufacturer. Well, I did place the first order, but I still had not received another call from GM to place, or excuse me, from the dealership to place the second order, right? So I'm just thinking, okay, maybe it's going to take a little bit longer. But then last Friday, I think it was, Friday that just passed, we heard that GM came out and said that there will be no more orders taken for 2022. So if your order has not already gone in to the manufacturer, you won't be getting a Z06 in 2022. Now you won't get one until 2023. Now, of course, that was disappointing news. I wanted to get my Z06 in 2022. But now that that's not going to happen, we're just going to have to roll with the punches and keep going and hope that we're going to get it soon at the top of 2023. Personally, I don't think that I'll get it in January because I don't think the order is going to go in until around probably January. If it does go sooner than that, that'll be great. But I guess I'm looking toward March, April, May time frame now before I will get that car. Now, of course, I wanted to go ahead and get that car like right now, but it's not going to happen. So it is what it is, and we'll just kind of keep it moving until we get another update. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. Things don't always go the way that we want them to go, but keep persevering, keep moving forward, and it will have to work out because you'll make it work out. So until the next time, I'll see you at the very top of the mountain because the bottom is much too crowded.